Happy New Year. I hope you had a good break and we look forward to your company throughout 2024. And today we lead with news. Inflation's impulse seems to be easing worldwide. Over the weekend, China's new yuan lending for December came in well short of what was expected. Beijing is clearly having trouble getting funding out the door from its large policy banks. The rise from a year ago is very low by Chinese standards. In fact, a record low expansion on that annualised basis. And China's producer prices fell 2.7% in December, quite a different pressure from the virtual no change in December 2022. And as expected, consumer inflation was negative, that is deflation, with prices 0.3% lower in December than the same month a year ago. This was slightly less worse than expected, but is the third month in a row of year-on-year deflation. And that is their longest deflation streak in 14 years. Overall, food prices rose 0.6% in the month to be 2% lower than a year ago, but beef prices are 6% below year-ago levels, lamb down 5.7%, and milk is down a lesser 0.9%. Indian industrial production momentum fell away in November. It was up 2.4% from a year ago, marking the lowest reading since March last year. Output decelerated sharply across all key sectors. Meanwhile, consumer inflation ticked up slightly in December, up to 5.7%, above November's 5.4%, but less than the expected 5.9% rate. And American producer prices unexpectedly fell in December from November, but only by a tiny amount. That means their producer prices were up only 1% in the year, up from a rise of 0.8% in November on that basis. A year ago, US PPI was rising at a 6% rate. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 3.94% and down 2 basis points from this time Saturday. And the price of gold will start today up $6 and just on $2,049 an ounce. And oil prices are holding at just under $73 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is still just over $78 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today at 62.4 US cents, unchanged from Saturday. And it is unchanged from this time last week. Against the Aussie, we're also unchanged at 93.4 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're firm at 57 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 70.9. I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.